Welcome back to another episode of Game by Thrones. As always, guys, if you're enjoying the content, enjoying the new episodes, feel free to hit the like button, subscribe. It's free. You can unsubscribe at any time. Now let's get into this week's episode.
Today's episode is going to be a short but sweet one. We're going to play a little game at the start between Matt and Chris, and then we're going to move on to a Vikings season preview where we will predict each game, and then we'll see what their record is by the end. Obviously, we're Vikings fans, so we're very passionate about it, and we're looking forward to a great season for the Vikings this season, even though they let us down just about every year. This is still the year, so that's how unconditionally.
It's always the year.
Yeah, it's how much we unconditionally love the Vikings. They could be terrible, and we could still think it's going to be the year. But legitimately, I think they could be pretty good this season.
Yes,
so,
sir.
This first game to start, we're just going to get right into it, folks. Pretty short episode today, like I said before. So, the game between Matt and Chris, I have a Sporkle quiz. If you guys don't know what Sporkle is, it's a little quiz website where you type in names, type in answers, and it automatically puts it in when you have the correct letters in there. It's a really just neat and swift way to take sports quizzes. I mean, they have all kinds of quizzes on there, every single genre, but we love taking sports quizzes on there. So the topic for today's game between Matt and Chris is naming the first team All-Pro NFL team from last season. 2021, or technically 20 to 21. First team All-Pro team. So who wants – let's have Matt go first because he's won the
Matt
first
won,
two.
so he gets to go first.
Okay.
Yes. We're definitely keeping track, by the way. I'm 2-0. They're both 0-1. Let's go 3-0, baby. All right. Aaron Rodgers.
Okay, so that's going to count. I'm going to write that in here. I might actually transfer this to my phone because I do have the app, and I'm going to see if I can disable the timer on there. Chris, you can
disable
whenever.
on the app.
Okay. I do have the app here. Yep, 1 QB, 1 running back, 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end.
The linemen are going to be tough.
Is there only one? Is it only a first team? There's not a second team?
There is a second team, but not on this quiz.
We're only doing first team.
Just the first team.
You ready?
Yep.
Derrick Henry.
Okay. Correct.
Devontae Adams.
Correct. I'm trying to get this up on my phone as well so I can disable this timer.
TJ Watt.
Okay. Let's see if he's on there. TJ Watt. Yes, sir.
Travis Kelce.
Yeah, I was going to go with him next.
That is correct.
There's 3 wide receivers or 2?
3. DeAndre Hopkins.
Typing it in here. No, sir.
Dang, bro.
All right. Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, that's a great pick.
Yes, sir. 4-2, Matt.
I'm going to get absolutely lambasted on this one.
I'm worried about defense and O-line. Big time.
So there's a wide receiver left, the whole O-line, an edge rusher, 2 D tackles, 3 linebackers, 2 corners, 3 safeties, and then 5 specialists. Sorry, 6 specialists.
DK Metcalf.
DK Metcalf. No, sir.
God almighty. Who's the third receiver?
Tyreek Hill.
Yep. So Matt is up.
I didn't know if he made it.
5-2. Matt is up 5-2 right now.
Trying to get all the offensive players out of the way.
There are 29 possible. If you guys both miss 2 in a row, that we'll call that game over. How about that? Because we don't just want missed guess after missed guess.
Oh, yeah.
So once they both,
Totally.
So consecutively, 4 missed answers, we'll call it a game. If they can't get them all, which I doubt they will because
this is going to
tough.
It's going to be very tough.
Naming
tough.
the full first team NFL.
Jair Alexander.
No, sir.
Are you serious?
That's tough.
Wow.
That's tough.
Oof.
That's really tough.
So who made it over him is the question.
Yeah, I didn't realize this was going to be that hard when I picked it, but that's all right.
Okay. So offense is set besides O-line, right?
And it doesn't show me team either. Correct.
Okay. I'm going to go Myles Garrett.
It's a great pick, Matt. It's a great freak. He's the other edge rusher, so edge rusher's
go, baby.
off the board. Matt is
Aaron
up 6-2.
Donald.
Okay, yeah, that should have been
Oh, yeah.
the first pick on there. Aaron Donald.
Yeah, that's bad. That's bad.
So it is 6-3. Matt leads. One of you guys is going to get it in 4 guesses, so hopefully we don't have 2 consecutive misses.
Can
both
I
ways.
look up a name, not the list?
I can see what you're doing right here, so yes. and he is typing in full first team NFL All-Pro. He's cheating. No, he's looking up a name.
I'm going to go Xavier Howard.
Yes, sir. That's one of the corners. He had a lot of
Stephon
picks last year.
Gilmore.
Did he lead the
He had like
NFL?
8 picks.
Stephon
He was
Gilmore?
8, yeah.
No.
Are you?
Get it down yet? I don't think
How?
he played that much. I don't think he played that much last year.
Jalen Ramsey.
That was gonna be
Ramsey.
my other guess.
Yes. Matt's up 8-3.
I'm literally taking
Ugh.
all of the opposite ones I should have because I've thought of all
Correct.
those.
Correct.
Yeah, you are, Chris.
So Matt's up 8-3. They are naming
O
the
line is going to be awful.
first team All-Pro 2020 to 2021. So last season's first team All-Pros.
I don't believe Eric Kendricks got it.
But you're already
Fine,
down.
Eric Kendricks. He should have been, but he didn't get it.
No.
Told you.
Okay, Matt.
Fred
give us a
Warner.
guess. Warner. I said Warmer accidentally. Yep, Fred Warner. It's 9-3.
Matt's
tough.
Matt's
That's-
looking at
It's a
him.
left outside linebacker. So we still have a middle and a right. And a D tackle. 3 safeties. Kicker, punter, long snapper. There's no way we get the long snapper. We're just going to count that one out.
Yeah, that's awful.
There's a
and then
punt returner, right?
Punt returner, kick returner, special teamer. Chris is up. 9-3. Matt leads. He's sitting here thinking. A lot of thinking. Not many results right now. That's for sure. That is for sure. We still have the whole O-line.
The O-line is scary. It's very scary. Oh, there's one. Never mind. There's one. Easy one.
Very scary Terry.
See, I'm not good at thinking on the spot. I'm very bad actually.
To
Zadarius Smith.
Smith. No.
My God, I'm just picking like
Edge rushers are
I'm
gone.
picking like all the
Edge rushers are
tiers.
gone. Yeah, edge rushers
Who?
are gone. I already said.
Oh, I got
said
T.J.
that
Watt,
earlier. Yeah, T.J. Watt and Myles Garrett.
but could have
Okay.
been outside linebacker.
Quentin Nelson.
Yeah, that's a good
Yep,
one.
that's a great one.
Let's freaking go, baby.
Matt is up 10-3 right now. It's an absolute beatdown. Mathematically, Chris can still win. There's 29. He needs a
I mean, let's be
huge
honest.
cold streak from Matt.
I haven't had a spanking in a while. It just happened.
It's happening.
Or
as
it
we
is
speak.
happening
It is happening.
continuously.
It has not concluded yet, but it's going to keep going. So, Chris, since we don't want to give you 30 seconds each answer, so I'm going to give you 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Jamal Adams.
1. No, sir. I think he was hurt last year some too. Because remember, he posted that game day photo with a blunt in the picture, and then he had to delete it, and then he reposted the same picture without the blunt.
All I remember is the one is him 2 years ago flicking off the sideline.
All right.
That's where legends are made.
This
It's
one.
like that Ohio
this one's
State guy
crazy.
years back.
I've been crazy the whole time.
Yeah, it's true. This is just an old-fashioned beatdown.
I'm pretty sure because when Madden came out with the team of the year, I questioned this one, and someone replied to me and said, he's this, not a running back. And so
Okay.
I'm going punt returner, J.D. McKissick.
No.
Really?
Tristan Wirfs.
I believe I'm spelling him right.
Frick.
Wirfs? No.
Are you serious? He was
No.
like the best
Yeah,
right
I
tackle.
thought Wirfs, but I'm pretty sure he got snubbed. All right.
Yeah, there would have been
So-
more stats about him being a rookie.
Literally
on first
picking
team
all
All-Pro.
the snubs.
All right. Tyrann Mathieu.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yes. He's one of the 3 safeties. You guys have named one safety so far.
Why do we have 3 safeties? That's just ridiculous.
There's a D tackle, middle linebacker, right outside linebacker. The whole O-line besides left guard.
Ryan Ramczyk.
This is where it
I
sucks.
don't know
Look
how
up
you
how to
spell
spell
that.
this. This is where
That's
this
a
is
good
the
one,
only
Chris.
part
That's a
that
good one.
sucks about Sporkle. You have to know how to spell it right, and I can never remember how to spell Ramczyk. Like I do these quizzes sometimes, like NFL Top 100, and I've gotten it right
know,
maybe
it's
once or
tough.
twice, but Ramczyk. There's like an S in there.
RAM.
It's so weird.
Okay.
Z.
Is
YK.
the Z. The Z. ZYK?
Yeah, it's tough.
Are
It's
you
tough.
He's not on there. He's not on there. He's not on there. The spelling didn't matter, folks. Unless if this
So
is
is
just
Chris
a faulty
out, or do
Sporkle
I have
quiz.
to?
Dude, this is just stupid.
No, he's not out. It's just when you
'Cause
guys
I
both
have it.
have 4. Yes, correct.
4 total incorrect or 4 in a row?
4 in a row combined.
Okay. Let's see here. I'm going to go.
There's right guard, right tackle, center, left tackle.
I'm gonna go kicker Jason Saunders from the Dolphins.
Nope.
Dang it, dude! He
Hope
had like
I'm
a
spelling
really
it right.
good fantasy year. Are you serious?
Yes,
I thought he was the first overall kicker, bruh. Maybe not. He was the first overall kicker last year.
Okay, so
maybe it's Sanders.
Don't look at my computer, Chris. I'm going to get into it. I'm going to give up on the computer and then give you guys hints.
Make sure it's not Sanders. He was first overall kicker in fantasy last year.
It was Sanders.
Okay, I said Saunders.
You said Saunders. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
It is
it's my
Sanders.
fault. All right.
So
Jason
that
Sanders.
doesn't
baby.
count. Because I knew it was Sanders.
I mean, he said it was the Dolphins kicker.
So what am I at? Am I at 10 or 11? 10 or
You're at
11?
11. Yeah, I think you're at 11. I think it's 11-3.
11 to 3.
Oh, we're at 15, so 11-4. Did Chris get one recently? This is so hard to keep track of.
I don't know. If he did.
Chris has gotten. He got No, he didn't get Tyrann. Which ones have you gotten, Chris? TJ Watt. You got Diggs.
Derrick Henry. I didn't get Diggs.
You didn't get Devontae?
No.
So you had Rodgers, Henry.
I didn't have Rodgers.
So which ones have you gotten right here?
Derrick, TJ. That might be it.
Aaron
I had
Donald.
3.
Aaron Donald. Yep, 3. So Matt's winning 12-3.
All right, so are we doing hints now, or do I still?
Hints. Iowa boy. There's an Iowa guy on the list.
Like college or
He went
state?
He went to Iowa. Give you guys other hints here. The D tackle used to be on an NFC team. He got traded to an AFC team.
That's the one I was going to guess.
Okay.
I know who that is.
One of the safeties, the hint is DK Metcalf. Linebacker. He's been the best or second best middle linebacker probably for the past 8 years. Him and another guy used to go back and forth about who was the best. Or
Can
people
we just
debate.
start saying them at this point? Or
Yeah,
Hold
start.
on.
Chris
Buda
is,
Baker.
Chris is unreal. He has looked up 4 different rosters thus far to look up names.
Hey.
He did know it,
I'm not
though.
good at thinking on the spot.
Hey, he did know it, though.
Chill.
Or he knew where to look, I guess. So Chris has 4. Matt has 12. This is an absolute
DeForest
train wreck of a
Buckner.
game. Buckner, yes.
And then DeMario Davis for the middle linebacker.
No. We're just going to
What
start
are we
guessing.
doing
We're just
here?
going to start guessing. He won. He got 16.
Yeah, we're just going.
Sorry. He's at 14. 1 away. Sorry, we're 1 away. Once you get another one, Matt, don't guess yet. Then we can start rapid firing. Once you get to the number 15. So Matt is
All
at
right.
game point right now, basically.
So you said Iowa boy. What was the other one after before DK Metcalf? Traded. He got it.
Yeah, you got it. For the other offensive lineman, a former Packer, current Packer, and I don't know what the hint should be for this other guy. There's a former Viking on the specialist list. Might be the GOAT at this position.
That is not what I was thinking. Cordero Patterson.
I was thinking him.
So it is 14-4. This is just tough.
There's one more safety.
Sorry. Sorry. I messed up the score. Isn't it? Chris has 5. He got Buda Baker. So it's
I got
13-5. 13-5. My bad.
I'm
So
gonna
Matt's
go,
not at game point. He needs 2 more.
I can't remember if he's right or left tackle.
This
but
is
I'll go
taking
David
so
Bakhtiari.
insanely long.
I was gonna guess
Bakhtiari?
it. I thought he was hurt.
Yes, Bakhtiari.
I swear to God he was hurt. Or is he one of
this is
those
taking
where he
long.
just
But this is fun.
he just gets voted on because
I mean, not really. It's just going to be
people
them
just
listening
love
to
him.
us just sit silently and try to guess.
This is kind of out of left field. Anthony Hitchens?
No.
Well,
That might be the worst guess.
All right, this
This
one's a
game's
little out of
history.
left field.
Iowa
but
boy.
I know he said Iowa boy for this one too, and I think this guy had a really good year last year. Micah Hyde.
No.
I was gonna guess him too, but
Dang it.
Kind of disappointed in you guys. What does Iowa breed?
Defense or offense for the? Well, yeah, linemen, but like, who, dude?
I already guessed Werfs.
Yep. You did already guess Werfs.
I mean,
Disappointed. That's tough.
are we? Can we both go now,
It's
or is
an
it
obvious
done, or is it
one.
not done?
It's not done. You have not won the game yet.
Okay.
Chris, I'm gonna give you a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Desmond King.
No, sir.
Who
Appreciate
what
the
Iowa
guess,
boy are we
though.
forgetting?
You guys are gonna be like, oh, duh. What else for hints?
So we got right tackle.
Surprised you haven't
right-
gotten this last safety.
We have a left guard, center, and right tackle left.
No, right guard, right tackle, center,
Oh, I've got it.
middle
I
linebacker.
guess the safety.
There's a middle
I mean,
linebacker left.
I'll just go Bobby Wagner. I mean, I didn't think he had a
That's
great
what I
year,
was
but-
gonna guess.
Is it Bobby Wagner?
Yes.
I figured he'd be one of those that you'd guess and it wouldn't be right, but
Well, Kendrick should have got it. That's why.
This is true.
yeah, he should have.
Brandon
Absolutely.
Scherf.
Yes, it's Brandon
Thank
Scherf.
God. If you'd have said
That's a good
no,
one.
I'd have left.
Yeah, you deservedly so. You should have left. I think it's 14-7 right now. No,
I feel like you just keep knocking one down from me every time.
is it 15? You have 15.
I have no
I
idea.
think so.
That's all right. Let's just start randomly guessing. I'll give
Yeah,
you guys
I
hints.
mean,
I'll give you guys
it's over
hints.
at this point.
Right outside linebacker, Colts.
Darius Leonard.
Leonard. Yep.
I thought he was hurt, or else I would have freaking guessed him.
Center used to play for the Packers, I'm pretty sure, and I think he was the Bears. I don't really know any other hints for it.
We still
Kyle
need
Long?
left tackle.
No, Kyle
He's a
Long
guard,
for
isn't he?
center.
Do we still
Yeah, I
need
can't
left
remember if
tackle?
he was a guard or not, but
No, right tackle.
Right tackle.
I want to say
Armstead
Nope,
for the right
nope,
tackle.
nope.
Lane Johnson.
No, right tackle shares a last name with a Vikings tight end. Actually, I don't even know if he's still on the Vikings, but he was last year.
Well, that
Yeah,
was-
Conklin.
Third, Jack Conklin.
He is
Titans?
still on the Vikings.
I
So
was
great
thinking
hint when it
Titans.
wasn't even a hint.
How is it not even a hint?
All right.
Because you didn't even know if he was still on the Vikings. That's just ridiculous.
Last year, he was on the Vikings last year. I said.
Yeah, but then you're like, I don't even know if he's still on the Vikings.
Yeah, and then I said he was last year.
Because you're dumb.
Hey, it's okay. You're down
All right.
like 17-2.
I think it's kind of over. Let's
We
just
still need
like,
a D tackle.
You
No,
know.
we got everything but the safety on the defense.
Yep. So what you guys have left is
Which
center.
is it like Derwin James, Zach, for the safety.
No. Derwin James was out like all of last year.
Oh yeah, he did get hurt. Yep, 'cause he played the
Safety, punter, long snapper, punt returner, special teamer. So the center is
it
Corey
Jesse-
Lindsley.
Yep.
The safety is
And the-
Minka
Jesse
Fitzpatrick.
Bates.
He like tried to cut me off. Just trying to get the
About to say Jesse Bates.
the punt returner is that Gunnar Olszewski or whatever for the Patriots. He had a Team of the Year card in Madden as well. Long snapper Morgan Cox, no clue, and then special teamer.
Oh,
was,
that guy.
Special teamer was George Odom, and then the punter was Jake Bailey. Couldn't even tell you what teams these guys are on, the special teamers. But yeah, pretty pathetic showing. That was just a beat.
The boys
from the
3-0.
start.
That's all we gotta say.
It's like
Let's
when
just not do Sporkle ever again.
it's when a team just comes out and they're just not ready to play, and the other team's just geared up.
how
They prepared for this all
how
week.
about
They prepared for
we
this all
do
week.
not ever try to guess linemen again.
Chris,
Fair.
you didn't get the receivers either, though.
That's true.
You guessed
To be
DK
fair,
Metcalf
to be
and
fair, literally,
DeAndre
I
Hopkins.
always guess like the second teamers probably.
Yeah.
I mean, but then if we look at the second teamers, he's like, okay, the third teamers.
No, I'm serious.
It just keeps moving down.
Eric
He did
Kendrick
it.
should have been first team.
He should have been.
all I
He
gotta
was
say is
second.
like, there's
And Ryan
we talked
Ramczyk?
about
He's not first team.
we talked about dynasties in our first episode with the new format, and like I think we got another one brewing here. Matt Throne when it comes to these games here, he's 3-0.
I'm gonna beat him
Let's
next
see how
time.
long
I'm
he
gonna
can
beat
go.
him next time.
Let's see
Hey,
how long
just-
he can go.
Just so you all at home, Matt's got to be good at something, so I'll give him this.
That's really tough. Anyways, so what we're moving on to now
That is very
is the Vikings schedule. We're going to go through the Vikings schedule, kind of talk about each game, what our thoughts are, and we're going to give our prediction, and I will flash up. I have a little site right here where I will flash up like
the audience.
No, I will not flash the
Zach's
audience.
gonna
I do
flash
not
the
want
audience.
to. That would be absolutely disgusting. Anyways, it lets me pick the winner of the game. So whenever we pick the winner, I'll flash up a little screenshot of what we picked, and then you guys can follow along with the record.
You guys let us know as Vikings fans. Let us know what your prediction is too.
Okay,
Go along
do we
with
wanna
this, where you
do-
disagree with us?
All of us pick our own, or each of us, like I take the first game and then week 4.
I think we go majority vote.
Okay.
Majority
Majority
vote.
vote.
Yep.
Okay.
So,
Yep.
hey, week 1 at the
Win.
Bengals. I'm going Vikings. Vikings, the offensive line for the Bengals is terrible. RD line
And Joe
is
Burrow has
awesome
looked
now.
sketchy.
I think he'll end up being fine.
No
but it's
Joe
gonna
Burrow
be,
slander.
That's true.
No,
Matt
just
doesn't
coming
stand
off
for
an
it.
injury.
It's gonna be its first game back. Jamar Chase never played in the NFL yet.
That is
like
my
it's
whole
gonna
point.
take the offense a while to get going.
Offensive line
Exactly.
is sketch.
But I still love this offense. They're gonna be great this year.
Also, the Bengals
that's-
defense I
that's
don't
fine.
think is very good, in my opinion. They got Trey Waynes. I don't even know if he's going to be ready week
Ha!
1.
We can
They
got
got Jesse
finally
Bates,
beat
that's
Trey
it.
Waynes.
Jesse Bates is really good. Besides that, I'm not really sure what they have nowadays. It's also hard to remember, like a Bengals defense. It's hard to remember 5 or 6 guys before the season even starts. That's not even a diss to Bengals fans. It's just that a team that the Vikings never play, every 3 or 4 years when they get matched up with the AFC North for their AFC division, they have to play every year. But yeah, but Vikings win week 1. We all agree. So Vikings are 1-0 at this point. Now we're moving on to week 2 at the Cardinals. This is really, really tough.
I'd say
Very
loss.
tough.
I might say loss as well. Early in the year, Kyler's going to give us trouble. Mobile QBs always do, and he's the most mobile QB, second most mobile QB we probably
Their
ever
defense
seen.
is pretty decent.
Don't have Chandler Jones, or is Chandler Jones still there? But he requested a trade, or is he holding out? I know he requested a trade.
It's one of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just don't know if he's with the team anymore
Yeah,
since he
he
requested
did.
it. He's
Patrick
back with him.
Peterson revenge game.
Patrick Peterson revenge game. That's true. This is true.
I still think we lose. If it was at home, I might say win.
Yeah. We're going to be in agreement here. We're going to call Cardinals win week 2.
Very, very good game though. Probably
Mm-hmm.
very good game.
Might be the game of the week. I guess I don't know what the other slated games
be.
are for week 2, but week 3, Seahawks finally come back to the Vikings. This is the first time since the Blair
Since the
Walsh game.
playoffs.
Blair Walsh game.
And that wasn't even in the same stadium.
No. And
And it feels like we play them every year. That's
Yeah,
the
it does
thing,
feel
and
like
it's
that.
Always
Always at
Century
Seattle.
Link.
except
Night
for,
game.
except for
prime
this
time.
year. So I'm thinking win. I think this is the first legitimate
Yep.
win the Vikings will get.
Seahawks
It will start the Vikings to get roll a
Are
little
on
bit.
their downhill a little bit
Yeah, I agree.
from the Legion of Boom.
Yeah,
Obviously-
I'm with you guys.
Obviously, they got DK Metcalf, who's young and going to be
They're-
a star receiver. But
Their O line isn't great either.
yeah,
And they didn't do much to improve it. They did a little
No.
bit, if I remember correctly, but
will
Not
they
a
let
ton.
Russ cook? Because at the start of the year they did, and then I think they kind of
yep.
tapered back towards the end of
And
the year.
Russ was just quoted in an article saying he believes that is who he is. What him cooking earlier in the year, that's the type of quarterback he wants to be. That's who he is, and so sounds like he wants to do that more. But
I mean, I would
still,
too
man,
if I was lighting it up.
whew.
Stinks
Yeah.
for him that he's been in a run first offense since college at Wisconsin.
That's true.
It is true. Yep. It's tough.
Him having Tyler Lockett and DK Metcalf helps, but I don't think it'll be enough. Vikings win at home. Vikings are 2-1 right now during this. Now week 4 against the Browns at home. This could be.
Win.
This is a tougher
this could be
game
a
than
good
people
game.
think, though.
That's
the
fine.
Browns,
Win.
I think, are going to be very good this year.
And
That's
I
fine.
think this is where the new
Kevin-
additions of Dalvin Tomlinson and Michael Pierce will prove for games like this, it will show how big of a addition they were to last year's team.
I got you 2 factors for a win. Full U.S. Bank Stadium,
Okay.
as long as nothing goes south.
Okay.
Mike Zimmer odd year.
Mike Zimmer odd year. That's a good.
That's a
Zimmer.
fact.
That's a hashtag right
fact.
there.
That is a
Zimmer odd
hashtag.
year.
Mike Zimmer odd
I'm
year.
tweeting that.
I mean, Matt, it's not like Chris just came up with it on the spot. People have been saying it for a little bit now.
No,
Just
no,
like the
but
Giants' odd year.
It's a hashtag.
So Mike Zimmer, there have been years where we're around 500, just below 500, and even years, and then it seems like that next year the Vikings make a step or have a improved team and make it to the playoffs, win a game in those odd years. So that's the 2015 loss to the Seattle Seahawks, 2017 Minneapolis Miracle, 2019 where we went and beat the Saints at home or at their place,
San Fran.
lost to San Fran, and then there's those years in between were around 500 or just below in the even years. So week 4, I think. Matt, what are you saying? Chris says win.
I do say win. I love what Kevin Stefanski has done this first year in Cleveland. I think it's been I think they're going to be good for a long time with the core they have, but
Yeah.
I think the Vikings get
boys.
it done. I think it'd be too much for them.
Boys, we got another revenge game.
Sheldon
Richardson.
Sheldon Richardson, yeah.
Sheldon.
Took less money to come back to us. Just like Everson. I mean, Everson just came back this past week too and said basically, why'd he leave? He said he thought the grass was greener on the other side. Who was he with? Cowboys?
Lions and Cowboys.
Yeah, and he said the grass wasn't greener. That was a literal quote too. Whenever people wanted to transfer, grass isn't greener on the other side. Usually he was right.
Did you ever tell Literal, hey, Literal, we play on turf?
That would have been a little. He probably would have ripped my head off if I would have ever said
You would
that.
have been off the team.
Yeah,
He would have made
yeah.
an example out of you.
Exactly. He would have freaked out. Week 5, Vikings Lions. Vikings at home. We're all gonna say win.
Dub, pass this one.
It would be a Vikings.
DeAndre Swift may put up
This
30
is
fantasy
Jared
points,
Goff.
but the
It
Vikings
would
are
be
going to
a-
win.
It would
Okay?
be a Vikings move for them to lose this game.
Oh, 100%.
It'd be
But
a
this
Vikings
is
move.
Jared Goff on a defensive-led coach team.
So Vikings are 4-1 right now, according to our calculations. We might be delusional Vikings fans, but we're gonna stick with it. So week 6 at the Panthers against Sam Darnold, little revamped offense over there.
Is this one of those win 3 in a row, let down on the road on the East Coast?
Right before the bye week.
Looking
I
ahead
could be.
to a little
It
time
could
off.
be.
I would have no problem.
I
selecting
don't
Panthers
trust
here.
Sam Donald with anything, though. I don't care if he's not on the Jets anymore. I don't trust him.
Okay, let's see here.
I still think we win. I don't think we lose.
Sorry, I
What
lost
was
my
that?
train. Just lost my train of thought. Slade, one of our buddies, just got to the house and he just took a picture of us, and I didn't even realize it.
Get Slade over there.
Slade,
Come on,
where you at, man? Slade, come in.
What's up?
I don't even know where he's at.
We're doing
Hey,
our Vikings predictions.
Slade
Get him over
Cowboys
here.
after the bye week. Let's finish the Panthers one. He can join the Cowboys one.
Okay, come in here,
All
Slade.
right.
He can join for the
Vikings.
second half here.
Vikings
second
win at the Panthers before the bye week.
Yep.
Vikings win?
Yes,
Vikings
they
win.
do.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. You guys are saying. I was saying
Yep.
loss. So that's a 2-1 vote.
We win.
So week 7's a bye week for the Vikings. Week 8,
What are we record going into the bye?
going into the bye, Vikings are 5-1. We are delusional Vikings fans, and I'm not afraid to say it. I'm not afraid to say it.
What is the
man.
point of
Yes,
thinking
sir.
you're going to go 500?
Exactly.
Shout out to
You
you.
gotta be a special kind
That's
of.
you.
That's because he's a
pessimist.
Nebraska fan.
I love
He's
you,
that.
though.
Nebraska fan. He's used to.
Wow,
He's used to-
that's a shot.
Love you, though.
Oh my
T.O.,
gosh.
thank you for listening to all of our pods. You're awesome, man. He's always commenting and texting us about stuff he listened to on the episode. So
right,
week
Slade.
7's bye week. Week 8, come out of the bye week. Play against Slade Fuentes' favorite team, the Cowboys, at the Vikings. Is this that Halloween game you were talking about?
Yep.
Yeah. So this is
on Halloween?
On Halloween?
On
or
Halloween.
On Halloween? Okay.
No way.
Yes, it's on Halloween.
That's
A night game.
Cowboys might
Yeah.
get spooked, man.
Isn't it Sunday night?
Sunday
Who's
night.
at home?
Kirk.
U.S. Bank Stadium.
Sunday night.
At
Kirk.
U.S. Bank Stadium.
Sunday night. Kirk.
Hey,
Yes.
you want to know what happened last time Kirk played Sunday night against the Cowboys?
Oh,
Eric Kendricks break up the pass. Vikings win.
I don't think
Didn't
wasn't that a
Dalvin cook-
Thursday night
Ooh.
game?
Maybe it's Thursday.
Because
It
it
was a
was-
prime
I
time.
think it was
Oh.
Color Rush. No, I can't.
Okay,
remember.
let's
This is a prime time.
go across the line here. Let's go across the line like college game day, NFL prime time style.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start.
Oh, that's right. Slade can't hear you. But yeah, pull it out. Pull it out. Pull it out. That's left. It's left. It's left. So
Slade.
we're gonna go down the line, college game day style. You're our guest, so the guest always goes first, like the famous person. So what do you think?
Yes, sir.
Cowboys Vikes, week 8.
well, I mean, the big question mark is Dak going to be healthy.
That's
Facts.
true. That's
So
a very, very good
if
point.
Dak's healthy by week 8,
This could be a shootout.
I think it will. I don't know if the Cowboys are going to be able to stop.
Their offensive line isn't what it used to be, though.
Yeah, they got guys back though. They returned
I
a couple
know.
guys from injury.
Well, we got playmakers that I don't know. We can probably spread it
If
out.
you guys can't tell, Chris is the farthest optimistic of us, and then it kind of just goes down. I think I'm maybe the next most optimistic, and then Matt, and then you hit normal line. Like we're all above.
I'm just
optimistic.
gonna say,
Chris is drinking.
why
the
not?
Kool-Aid,
Why
okay?
not live your life?
Duckies and
glass
bunnies.
half
It's
full?
all duckies and bunnies.
That's T-shirt worthy right there. That is.
It's common man's. It's what
Should
common
we,
man
should we
talks
put a
about,
t- Should we make a
EA.
T-shirt like that sometime? Why not live your life glass half full?
Yeah, I don't know how much that would sell, but
Drink
that's
purple Kool-Aid, baby.
a Chris Throne quote in a nutshell right there with all the sports teams.
Purple Kool-Aid.
That is true.
I'm just like half of what
Did he
Chris
pick?
is.
All right.
He was
Yeah,
leading
Slade,
into
you're
it.
up. And then we cut him off.
I probably would say Cowboys 35-31 late touchdown
We even got
by
Okay.
Cowboys.
Okay, we got a score out of it.
Oh.
I respect it.
Dak to CD
Okay, Slade.
Lamb.
Okay.
I respect it.
Typical Vikings score. Maybe take the lead and the Vikings play prevent defense and just give up a
Go
touchdown.
down the field. Yep, I could see it. So my pick is going to be Cowboys as well. I think going 5-1 to start the year. 5-1 to start the year. I think they're due for a letdown, which Cowboys could end up being a pretty good team. So I don't know if you'd consider it a letdown, but I'm going to go with Cowboys.
Chris, you go. I'll go last.
This is heading into a.
Matt's gonna pick Cowboys, so I'll just pick Vikings. They're
Thank
home.
you. Thanks for making a guest appearance, Slade. This is also
I
heading
think
into
this
a really
is-
tough stretch of games.
I think this is your classic, like, we play a great game, like Chris said, and then we give it up. We give up a game winning
Just not good enough.
Cowboys win.
Yep.
Yes, that's why I think
okay.
we're the better team.
That's fine.
I don't
So
think
much-
the Cowboys defense is very good.
I don't disagree.
but
I just didn't want it 4-0.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Cowboys.
majority vote. Chris can vote Vikes, and it won't change anything, so he might as well do it. Next, the week
This
9
is- this
at
is-
Ravens. I think the Vikings get toted all over, especially after
I
after a
think-
tough loss.
But
Lamar
we
returns
have
to
the
his
D
2019
tackles
self.
inside
It
for
is
the
true.
inside handoffs
It will
to
help.
stop.
It will help a lot.
Yes.
If Barr is
But-
healthy,
At Ravens,
Rashad Bateman will be back, and he will be back by about 4 to 5 games at this point.
That's fine.
This
I think-
Ravens
I don't
offense
care
could
about-
be
I don't.
scary.
I don't
this year.
know. I don't know if the
Scary.
Vikings win, but Zimmer can give Lamar some fits.
I think he gives us more fits than we do him. I think Ravens win, but I think I think we turn it around here.
I think.
win some
I
tough
think it's
games.
a 2017 Ravens.
2017
something like
Ravens.
Ravens as well.
Okay, so Ravens win. Vikings at Chargers. I think Vikings losing 2 in a row. Zimmer has them ready to play, and he makes Justin Herbert's life absolute hell.
And let's be honest, there's Chargers fans don't fill the stadium.
Exactly.
They'll be half Vikings.
I'm going Vikes. Chargers are a good team. Sorry,
I
Mason
agree.
Fritz. I know
Vikings.
you're going to be listening to this.
Be U.S. Bank West.
He's a Chargers fan.
He's a Chargers fan. He's a legitimate Chargers fan. I'll give it to him.
Oh
He's a
my
legitimate
gosh.
fan. Yes.
I didn't know that.
So Vikings win Week 10. Record is up to 6-3. They stop a 2-game halt
I just realized something. Looking at the next one,
or 2-game.
we've only
skid.
played one division game up
One
until
division game
to
in the
week
first
11.
10 weeks. I kind of like that, but
wild.
also kind of scary. So Vikings against Packers at home. I'm taking Vikings because I'm taking Packers on the at
Yep,
Game-by Game.
Vikings.
Vikings.
Yep.
I think the
I
Vikings
agree.
are going to split with the
Vikings.
Packers this year.
I think the
7-3.
Vikings spanked the Packers week 11.
Now this might be the toughest game up to the day or up to this point, given 49ers potential. I feel like they could be really,
Yep.
really good with a healthy defense back. Also, they could end up being okay. Like they have a very wide floor and ceiling for this year.
The scariest part about
I think
the
their
49ers
defense will be
is-
very good. I don't trust their
Well,
offense.
Here's
don't
the
trust
scary thing, though,
Garoppolo.
Chris. It's week 12. There is a very good chance Trey Lance will have started 5 to 6 games by this point.
And you know what I love about that?
That's what's scary.
Zimmer against a rookie QB.
In case you're taking Vikes.
But I'm scared of their defense because they've always killed us.
They always killed us. At 49ers, too.
What do you guys got? If you got 49ers,
I'll go
I'll
first.
go Vikes.
Matt's going
I'm-
first.
I have 49ers. I think they are closer as well to 2019 49ers than last year.
I would
George
agree.
Kittle was hurt almost the whole year. It was just a
Bosa.
bad year for them
Bosa was
altogether.
hurt, right?
Bosa got hurt.
Yeah,
Yes, he got hurt very beginning of the year.
And they had already
Fred
lost
Warner.
DeForest Buckner in a trade, so that was like losing 2 guys.
Fred Warner has made an incredible jump. He was already a good player in 2019, but he's obviously first team All-Pro now.
Yep. Is he's top 20 player in the league by the because NFL just released 10 through 11 or 20 through 11.
I haven't seen
for those teams. I think Fred Warner's in the top 20. Yeah, let's go 49ers at 49ers. Vikings.
I'm gonna go 49ers strictly because in a 3-week span we go West Coast, home against Green Bay, West Coast.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go Niners too.
So week 13 is at the Lions. I think there's no discussion really to be had there. Vikings, I think, should mop the floor with them. What if the Lions just end up being like a decent team and everybody's just writing them off?
Jared
Goff.
They don't even have their
Let
top 2
Goff
receivers,
cook.
right? Marvin Jones and Golladay are both gone. No way.
Their top 3 or top 4 receivers. It's Quintez Cephas, Tyrell Williams, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and Brashad Perriman.
Yeah, I'm taking that.
Pretty
all
bad.
day.
But they do have Hawkinson and Swift.
That's fine.
That's true. Yeah, I don't think they have much of a defense either.
Vikings.
Vikings. Lions gonna be terrible.
So Vikings are 8-4 after 13 weeks. Week 14 is at the Vikings against the Steelers.
Short week.
I'm taking Vikes.
Vikings at home.
But just Steelers don't impress me. I know they have a really good defense. I just don't think Big Ben's good, especially after what we saw last year. Yeah, maybe he comes out and lights it up this year.
It is a short week, so
Yeah.
I mean anything's on the table. But at home, if it was in Pittsburgh, I'd probably flip it.
Because their defense. Going Vikings with the win there, 9-4, heading into Week 15 at the Bears. I think the Vikings lose this one at Soldier Field.
Monday night.
I don't know how you.
It's Monday night again. I swear every time we play there, it's prime time.
I don't know how you pick the Vikings when you historically look at how terrible the record is at Soldier Field. It's just
They won last year.
I don't care if Andy Dalton's starting. Did they win last year? I forgot about that.
We lost at home though
Yeah.
to Mitch Trubisky. Mitch Trubisky lit us up, but he's not there anymore. He can't light us up anymore.
Again, Justin Fields.
Whoever's
could be
there
playing
lights
by
us
this
up.
time though.
Once again, rookie QB against
Yeah.
Zimmer. I'll take Zimmer every time. I just don't know against their defense in Chicago what we can do.
Guys,
I know their
I'll be
defense
honest,
isn't what it was.
I don't know how much faith I have in Zimmer anymore as head coach.
Hold up. Pause this. Why?
I kind of want to just move on because that was a little over the line.
I think he gets too much flack.
He's
think
kind
he
of on
does
the hot
too.
seat. If
he's not.
He kind of if we end up
He is
going
on the hot seat. If we don't go to the playoffs, he is done.
He's fired. I think if we go like 9-8 and don't
he's
make
not
playoffs,
fired.
he's not fired. Yeah,
No, it has to be 7 wins or less probably. So 7-10,
8-10 or 8-9. Never mind.
8-9 he
would be
stays.
okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Bears on this one. Vikings 9-5.
I'll go Bears.
Heading into Week 16.
Yeah, go Bears.
Rams at Vikings. I think this is the best win of the Vikings year. Rams might be the best team in the NFC. I think the Vikings win. We know what Stafford likes. He probably knows what we like too, but I feel.
Remember what happened last time? A few years ago, Rams came to U.S. Bank. Spanked.
I mean, handled. It was like 21-7, wasn't it?
Spanked.
Or something like that. I remember our defense.
The Thielen
destroyed
deep
them.
touchdown.
Not even run after catch.
Yeah.
Long touchdown.
I'm
going Vikes.
Home. We'll go Vikes.
Be interesting to see how we block.
I'm going
Donald.
Rams.
Going Rams. Okay, doesn't matter, Matt. We outvote you. So screw you,
And we agreed
non-Vikings
earlier.
fan.
Week 17 is Packers at Lambeau. This could be a very big game, though. Because at this point, if everything goes ideally like how it should be in the division, this could decide the division title.
That's true.
Because the Bears and Lions should be the bottom 2.
I think Vikings split these last 2 games. I think Vikings lose and then beat Bears.
It's prime time again at Lambeau.
I think Vikings
Cold.
lose. End up 11-6. That's my prediction. You guys can change the votes.
You got Packers?
I got Packers.
Matt?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to bet against Aaron Rodgers after his bounce back MVP campaign last year in Lambeau.
That's fine. I'm just going to plead the fifth because I can't say that. So
Okay, so then week 18, I think Vikings bounce back, beat the Bears to potentially go to the playoffs. That makes the record for the Vikes 11-6. Vikings, according to this, would go 7-1 at home and 4-5 on the road. I'm going to take a screenshot on my computer of what we just did here so I can add it on later to the pod.
what if we always said, like, what is the rule of thumb? Dominate at home, 1 or no losses, and 500 on the road. You'll be a very good team.
And I mean, here's the thing: is it's like we've never really had until last year. We've never really like the Vikings offense hadn't hit that like next level of like, holy crap, we can score on anybody. It almost felt like towards the end of the year,
right?
And so if we can head into 2021 like with that same type of offense and really just continue progressing, I will feel so much better about our chances. I'm not worrying about our defense. There's going to be times, like Zach said, where a guy like Lamar Jackson may beat you, a guy like Aaron Rodgers may beat you. But if our offense can keep up with these offenses, like that's what I think is going to be the biggest key going into this year. And I think we're poised to do it. Like I think Kirk's going to ball out.
Christian Darrisaw needs to get healthy, get some practice in. The line,
hopefully Wyatt Davis turns out.
Then if
that would be
Darrisaw's not ready, Wyatt Davis could go to right guard. Udo could go to left tackle for Rashad Hill.
Yeah,
that's what some people.
Brian
are saying.
O'Neill will be solid. Bradbury's got to take that step.
Yep, he's going to be a key. If he is the same he was last year, that might not be good.
But he can't always be expected to go solo against a D tackle.
It's true. I mean, he played next to 2 of the 3 worst guards in the NFL last year.
That is very true.
Literally, and the bottom 3, 2 of them were Vikings.
Yeah,
and it's not like you're expecting your center to like
manhandle somebody.
No, he's got to get chipped. He's
like it's strategy. It's not.
But
that is, I never thought about it like that. It's a very.
I've said it 2-3 times on this podcast. Thielen's great. Jefferson's great. Cook's great. Irv Smith is the key.
Yep.
If they can find ways to get him open, staying healthy. That's another thing. Like, if we go 6-11, and you have the injuries you did last year on defense, you couldn't work with the defense you had last year.
The defense last year was so abysmal.
Yep.
What's the division record we got on here? 4-2. Okay.
4-2.
I am probably as high as I will ever been on Kirk Cousins, though. Like,
you smoking that Kirk pack?
No, like you guys remember? Do you remember last year through the first 4 weeks what I was tweeting, what I was saying?
It was
I want us to tank for Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
But he
had 2 really bad games at the start of the year.
He bounced back and he learned how to handle. I think he's really learned how to handle having a subpar O line too. He started getting the ball out quicker
and moving a little more,
and really like not being afraid to attack down the field. So. Yeah, I'm very excited for this Vikings team.
I would agree.
I'd be happy with 11-6. I could see us being more like a 13-4.
I'd say that's
see us being less
the
than
ceiling.
9-8. 9-8, I think, is the floor.
I would be disappointed with the 9-8.
I would be disappointed too, but I think that's the floor.
Yeah.
And people are probably listening to this thinking that we're really delusional, but I don't care.
Vikes. And to be honest, I am.
Chris is delusional.
But on paper, this team should be a 12-5, 13-4 team.
I agree.
On paper.
I agree.
But that's why games are played on the field.
Well,
yes, sir.
I know we just had a 30-minute or maybe 25-minute talk about the Vikes. We're going to move on to our last, couple subjects, Lake Mills football, Lake Mills volleyball, and I want to talk about Waldorf a little bit too. So while Chris is pulling up some volleyball stuff, I believe their first game was tonight, right? At West Hancock? Yeah, so Waldorf football plays Briarcliff this weekend. From what I've heard from the guys I've talked to, because obviously I played there for the past 4 years, have a lot of friends still on the team.
Slight flex.
No, I'm just trying to give them context of how I know these things, or of how I've heard these things. Briarcliff, my freshman year, they were terrible. We killed them. Sophomore year, they ended up being really, really good. We got jumped right out the gate. Junior year, We struggled mightily on offense, still won. And then last year we didn't play them because of COVID because we only played conference games. But apparently they have a lot of freshmen this year, and they have a freshman QB starting, and that makes me so happy for what Coach Finley could draw up against them. Coach Finley is a defensive mastermind. He's the best defensive coach I've ever been around. He's going to have the defense ready, and I can't remember the kid's last name. The new QB, Jordan, I can't remember his last name. I apologize to Kaysen. That's his boy.
We saw him for like 10 minutes of practice. He looked pretty good.
Besides, he threw a pick to McCoy, but that's because McCoy's so good. McCoy's too good.
McCoy's just a ball magnet.
McCoy is the definition of a ball magnet. I'll tell you guys this. McCoy was my roommate for a semester. Really, really good friend. Trevor Gunderson was my roommate for all of last year. They're the two starting safeties. Gundy, this is how I describe him. McCoy makes all these high-risk, high-reward plays. He gets the picks. He gets the fumble recoveries. He's always near the ball. A little bit of luck into it, too. Just a ball magnet, like Chris said. And there's Gundy, who never really has a shot at any picks, never has the ball thrown to him, but he's solid as can be. He's always in the right spot.
Would you say Gundy's like Waldorf's Harrison Smith? Just where he needs to be at all times?
Yes, except Gundy doesn't really rush the QB like Harrison.
Well, correct. Just the solid guy.
But I will say, Trevor Gunderson is a knee killer. He does not wrap up. He dives at knees, throws his forearm into him almost like a cut block. He tore two kids.
Not in a dirty way.
Not in a dirty way. No, not in a dirty way at all. Just how he tackles.
Just cutting the guy down.
He tore two guys ACLs last year. Gundy's an animal. Gundy, McCoy, Kaysen, love you guys. We're gonna have them on the show at some point. Talk to them about the season.
We need to get Finley on the pod too.
I can get Finley on.
By the way,
I would do that like mid-season.
Finley,
Gundy,
yes,
go Tigers.
Gundy's not as good at that as his friend Bryce is, but Gundy has the Ed Reed impressions down. He's an Ed Reed guy.
Okay.
Yes, sir. But he loves himself some Coach O. So, yeah, after that Waldorf talk, me and Chris are going to the Waldorf game this Saturday. It's going to be a good time. Community night, 6 o'clock against Briarcliff.
Should be packed.
I'm predicting a Waldorf win. I'm going to say
they're scoring in the 40s.
I'm gonna say 31 to 14. 31-14. I think they handle them. First game of the year. Also, I think they have new coaches, and that's really hard when you're playing against them because usually, for the most part, you don't know what they're going to run. It's not like you're in the NFL. You've seen their film for years. If it's new coaching staff, you don't have any film on them. It's really hard to prepare for, and I think that's maybe how they'll score a couple touchdowns.
I'm going to go 45-17.
45-17, okay. Waldorf?
Oh, yeah.
Waldorf win. Waldorf win. Matt, what do you got? Even though you probably know, like, nothing.
Jordan Cooper, he said he sounds good. I looked up his name. I think that's
Jordan Cooper. Yes. He athletic freak.
I'm going to say 54-21.
Okay, high scoring affair. Okay.
Let's go, baby. Now watch me come
Warriors.
out. It's like a Iowa 6-2.
That's what it was my junior year. It was like 13-10. I think Slater made 2 kicks. So anyways, going on to the Lake Mills part. Lake Mills volleyball played tonight. Chris has the score. Any stats in there or just the score?
There are some stats.
Okay.
Lake Mills beat West Hancock 3-0, 25-7, 25-11, 25-8. Leah Moen, 21 assists. Ellie Hanna had the most kills.
We know her from basketball. She's a tall girl.
I don't know how to read volleyball stats on here.
I don't know
Jim
either.
Beamer, you got to help me.
Yeah.
It looks like 3.3 kills per match. Does that make sense?
Isn't there like a kill efficiency or something?
It just says 3.3 kills.
Yeah, I've never understood that. So we'll have to talk to Kristen what some of these volleyball stats mean.
Erica Jordan, 9 digs.
Okay.
And Brooke Burgo's
serving
healthy. 1 ace. Yeah, and it averages out attempts.
Nice.
Any Jim Beamer, any volleyball girls, if you can tell us some help on those, that'd be great. So
obviously, we didn't go to enough of Kristen's volleyball games when she was
I've
playing,
seen an okay amount of volleyball.
Yeah. It's
but
also
like
different
when you
with
break
statistics.
it down.
That's true.
Yeah.
So shout out to Lake Mills volleyball starting their season well. I'm sure they have a tournament Saturday since their season started.
Yeah.
They have a tournament almost every weekend. But Lake Mills football tomorrow, the Battle of Bago versus Forest City.
At Lake Mills.
At Lake Mills. Reese Moore's gone. They lost their big lineman as
still
well.
the quarterback.
Carter Brookoff's QB. Rumor on the
Still
street is that
Kellen Moore.
Andrew Snyder's playing running back. I don't know how true that is. That's what I think Eli Minke said yesterday. I'm not for sure. Don't quote me. Andrew Snyder's a really good defensive end for Forest City, though.
Playing running back?
We also heard that Lake Mills played really, really well against Garner in their scrimmage. So that's very encouraging.
Surprising.
That's very encouraging.
And encouraging.
Yep.
Just knowing the number of kids they lost last year and the quality of kids they lost last year.
That's what I think. That's a quote from Burns that he said to Zarin in a story today too, about not just the number but the quality too. Unless if that's just a quote maybe you've said before. But yeah, it's totally true. Big number of seniors and some absolute studs in that group. So it's going to be interesting to see how Lake Mills responds. Apparently Caden Obley's playing linebacker. He's beefed up a little bit this year, and I've heard he's looking good. Him at wide receiver and linebacker, I'm excited. Me and Chris are going to that game as well. I don't even know what it starts, 7:15, probably 7. I can never remember in high school. I've went to like 3 high school games in the past 4 years.
Can I just say, like, is there not a better time of year than right
Football
now?
just starting.
Football's about to start. High school football starts tomorrow. College football, we got a couple of games on Saturday. Starts next Thursday. NFL in a week and a half.
As a Lake Mills, as a Lake Million, volleyball is amazing every single year. So volleyball is starting too.
Fall is...
I know summer's over for all of you summer lovers, but fall's awesome. You put on a hoodie,
great
go out
weather
on a Saturday.
Oh,
yeah,
don't even need a hoodie.
Don't
even need a hoodie. Let's go outside.
I think the best part is
not too hot.
Summer is awesome, but even when it gets closer to the end, you know fall's getting closer. So, like, even though you're losing out on summer, you got football starting. Mm-hmm. You've got Lake Mills High School sports starting. Like, and for me, I walk outside and I sweat when it's hot.
That's true.
Good. Leaves falling. Reminds me of us playing the kickoff game back in the day.
We'll
we weren't supposed to tackle, but we did.
Maybe a little footage. We filmed ourselves.
That is true. I don't know how we get that on there. We do have footage of the football game.
I'm gonna take us back to the house on them.
They're not gonna understand this reference at all. Maybe someday.
Matt did that in the camera. We're showing.
We used to tape ourselves playing tackle football.
I was an athletic specimen at 9 years old. Okay.
All right, we are getting way too off topic here.
But anyways,
it's a great time of year. I'm hyped.
Yeah.
I'm hyped for this.
I agree. So that's gonna do it for us. Appreciate you guys listening. We're hoping to get some guests throughout the seasons of.
Now that things are going.
It was kind of hard when we started this that there were no really seasons going on.
Yep.
Also, check out our Patreon in the description. Make sure you guys give this video a like. Share it if you enjoyed it. If you listen to it on Spotify, if you're listening right now, share it on your story. Share it on Facebook. Share it on anything. If you're listening or watching on YouTube, share it with your friends. Share it with your peeps. We appreciate you guys.
Let people know I got spanked. I'll accept
Chris got absolutely destroyed today in our game. If you missed that,
I'm awful
go back
at
and
these
listen
things.
to it.
Hey.
Oh, I thought Matt was going to say something. Okay, so
hey, next time we play a game with me against Matt, just do us Vikings players. I will kill him. Because Matt, I will give this to Matt. Matt knows the NFL wider than I do.
Yes,
I'm more
a lot of people.
My guys.
Yep. So appreciate you guys listening. We'll catch you guys next week. We'll probably give a recap of Lake Mills, Waldorf, whatever other games are going into some more events going on in the next couple weeks.
Week 1, college football.
Week 1, college football. Looking forward to it, guys. Appreciate you.
Peace.